President Trump is on track to be in the tri-state on Monday following the release of that controversial Republican memo. Thank you so much for joining us. We are following both of those stories for you on this Friday. But first, though, we just learned that Sycamore Community Schools will be closed Monday because of the presidential visit.
The president's trip will focus on small business and how the new tax bill might spur their growth. But what's really on the minds of manufacturers in the region? That's the question. 9 on your sides. Tom McKee checked that out and is live with what he found. Tom.
Well, this is where the president is going to speak on Monday, the Sheffer Company here in Blue Ash. This is a company that gave $1,000 bonuses to employees after that new tax bill was put into effect. Now, of course, not every company is going to do that, but the business owners I spoke with today say the climate they're seeing right now is very positive. 6 years ago, there were 35 employees at ILS, Innovative Labeling Solutions in Fairfield Township. Now the label maker has more than 100, with the economic rebound driving the growth. Jay Dalries is ILS president and CEO.
We basically doubled the size of the business in that time frame.
Digital printing is partly responsible for the growth, but with the new tax plan in place, Dalries says it's easier to plan for investments in the future.
We can buy equipment, write it off much more up front versus having to do it depreciate it over 8 to 10 years.
Willard Slavinsky was hired in 2012 just as the economy started to pick up. More success for ILS has meant more take-home pay for him.
As I've continued to grow and progress in the company, I've also increased my wages, so that has a tremendous impact on family life.
That's provided a new way of life.
I bought a house, increased my 401k savings, more savings in the bank. It's just a domino effect. You start being positive and things just start rolling over. More and more money comes in.
Dalries hopes that continues. The way he sees it, more growth will come if Washington keeps reducing the number of regulations that put up barriers to businesses.
I think it's continuing to take some of the burden off of the businesses from the regulation standpoint. We've certainly seen a lot of that. Those things really help us and take burdens off of things that don't bring value to our product.
Now that is a theme I heard over and over again. Take away some of those regulations, let us do our jobs in a much better way. There's also another benefit to the tax bill that I found out from a Lincoln Heights company. I'll have that story coming up on 9 on Your Side at 6. Tom McKee, live in Blue Ash.